What's a better way to start the day than a cup of hot brown? I've always been curious to try the Starbucks beans because they are always on the shelf in the supermarket, being fantastically expensive. And I'm curious because the coffee in their fast food outlets, they certainly aren't coffee shops, the coffee in their fast food outlets is interesting, to say the least. It's certainly something. The last twice I tried to have an espresso in a Starbucks, it was disgusting. Both of them were sour. The crema disappeared almost immediately. It was bad coffee. I am not kidding when I say that McDonald's do better espresso than Starbucks. It's kind of amazing. Starbucks often overdo their coffee, like massively so. Coffee is supposed to be burnt, but not really, but yes, but no. Starbucks is just straight up burnt. So I've went for their blonde roast. And according to the side of the packet, this is the lightest that they do. Light-bodied and mellow. So I'm going to take Starbucks' word for it. I'm going to say that this is light-bodied and mellow and not at all burnt. How are you still closed? Oh my god, it's annoying me already. Come on. I'm getting notes of typewriter. MacBook Pro. That actually doesn't have that much of a... Yeah, I don't have the Rona. My sense of smell isn't going. That, for whole bean, that doesn't have much of an aroma for whole bean. That's really concerning. That is not a light roast by any stretch of the imagination. That's medium to dark. Yeah, that is definitely, I'd say that is definitely a medium. That is not a light. So odd how I can't smell anything. Let's dial in. Right, so this is the settings that my previous blend was on. It's on 7C&1 for those of you that know about this. For those of you that know about the Set 270. I'm going straight in with the big guns. The bottomless portafilter and the dosing funnel, right? Even when it's ground, I still don't get much of a scent. That's really bizarre. I'm looking for 34 out. Let's see what happens. Again, why doesn't it smell much of anything? It's brewed coffee. Am I going to is this going to be seriously unpleasant? That's bizarre. It's one of those things where it's... Wow, that's actually dialed in almost to a T right off the bat. That's strange. There is crema. It's actually quite thick crema. It just doesn't taste of much. No, another sip. There's a little acidic twinge, so it needs to be... This is the kind of coffee where it's an aftertaste. I twisted it from 7C&1 to 7C. It's the tiniest little adjustment. And we've got tiger striping. We actually have tiger striping on a Starbucks blend. That's amazing. Very dark. The crema is very thick. Oh wow, it is really thick. So let's see if this tastes of anything. It does, but again, not much, which is very bizarre. It's espresso. Am I going to have to do the coffee nerd thing and start slurping? Turning into James Hoffman. Okay. You see, the thing is, it's not sour, nor is it really bitter. It's just not good. Can I drink this neat? Now there's the true question. That's definitely a Starbucks blend. And down the sink it goes. And again. Right, so I've went from 7C&1 to 7C, now I'm on 7C1/4. Coffee's needlessly complicated, isn't it? Again, crema is absurdly thick. I think that's done it. 34 out. 2-to-1 ratio. I'd say that's dialed in as far as I'd want to go. I've only got 200 grams, I'm not wasting much. This is the weirdest espresso I've ever had. It tastes of nothing. How do you do that? How do you make an espresso taste of nothing? What if I scoop off the crema? Am I just getting absurdly thick crema that's masking the taste or something? What is this? Right, almost all the crema's been scooped off. It's just really bland. I mean, there's so much crema, and that's not a pressurised portafilter, so that crema is genuine. The beans haven't gone off. It's just really bland. I have a hunch this blend will make sense once milk is introduced. It feels like that. It feels like that makes sense. And one traditional cappuccino later. Let's dive in. This is not a large drink. It's 100 ml of milk. I know cappuccinos tend to lean towards the sweet side. I don't taste the coffee. This is a tiny drink. And this has 34 grams out of coffee in it. I don't taste the coffee at all. I mean, I'd tell a lie. There's obviously something there, but unlike my Italian blend, I just don't taste it. There's no real punch of coffee. You get sweet milk, some kind of savoury, and then an acidity to balance out the sweetness at the end. It's not good. I know it said that it was a light roast, but clearly, looking at the beans, that's not a light roast. Yeah, you know what? It tastes, unsurprisingly, like a Starbucks coffee. Only this one's actually properly brewed. Is Starbucks coffee good? If you're like me that has nearly £1,000 worth of coffee equipment, God no. Buy local instead, or at the very least buy something like Lavazza. I got nothing from that. I got nothing. If you're in the supermarket, just buy some Lavazza. Good God, just buy some Lavazza.